Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lilo, aka lilozine, aka SIMSTRESS Lilo, and we are in Myshuno, back at 19 Culpepper, one of my favorite apartments in the whole game. Honestly, truly, this unit is just my go-to. It might be because my birthday is also on the 19th and I like the number 19. I don't know, but this is the build that we're working on today. So I did start off with this cute little layout. I did all of this on stream. I was trying to merge this build into the gallery somehow, some way. And you can do that with apartments. I recently learned you can do that with apartments by cutting like little holes in the wall and uniting the unit as one. But for some reason, I could not get this platform to unite with the rest of the unit. So like the whole unit is kind of, you can see the outline is grabbing the whole unit, but I couldn't get that platform in there. So I had to change it up completely, entirely. And so as I'm playing around with this platform, I ended up trying to raise it. I ended up trying to lower it. And then I realized, you know what? A conversation pit would be perfect. I've never built one of those in my game. And so I was like, okay, now's a good time to try. I don't know. I couldn't make it work while it was higher. So I tried to make it low work while it was lower. Y'all get my drift. Also, the windows in the situation. Honestly, I like my windows to be uniform when it comes to apartments, especially like the outside, how the windows line up on the building is how I think they should look on the inside as well, you know? And that sometimes that kind of makes it difficult to do when you're like raising the platform in there, as I noticed, which is why I had that little cutout to begin with. But now we have a conversation pit. And so now is the good time to play with the bordering. And so I'm just kind of imagine the type of conversation pits I've seen in the past. I feel like they have like a little railing around a staircase leading inside of it, which is important for this game, especially when you want to think about functionality. How are we going to get inside of this conversation pit? And so I got to play around with the stairs a bit, and the shaping, and this conversation pit is going to look very different towards the end. So I might just kind of speed past this, but I was playing with the furniture, I was playing with the fencing and the stairs. And then also, you know, trying to think about, okay, how do I want the layout to be and where is this going to live? And so this is the general area where it's going to end up, as y'all will see. But I'm definitely going to kind of square away that pit and put it into the corner. Kind of also hiding that little rat, the little rat hole that's in this apartment. I think that's one of the two rat holes in this apartment. No shade, no tea. Um, but it's gonna come together. And so she does, and she's adorable, and I love her. And next, I want to get back to the windows, y'all. So even though I do appreciate uniformity, when it comes to these apartment builds, it does make sense to kind of keep the windows the same, but I did get a little carried away and I tried to play with the balcony and put like this big old window. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go back to my roots. Let me go back to, you know, something that makes sense. Let's keep 19 Culpepper, the 19 Culpepper that I love. But of course, I'm going to put my touch on it. Of course, I'm going to do it up on the interior. And so once I finalized those windows, I was able to play with the interior and think about the colors. I went with this burnt orange because I absolutely love orange. I love the wood, not the wood, but the brick accent, with the pop of color. I don't know, it gives New York, it gives that vibe that I like. And so I kind of played around with the colors just a bit and just painting up a little bit. And now I'm going to get into the decorating of this apartment. And so flooring is the perfect place to start. Of course, I'm getting into this rug, y'all. This rug is by RusticSims. I'm not usually going to be pointing out specific CC because I use a lot of CC, but that rug specifically, I just loved it for that conversation pit. I love the swatches. And so shout out to RusticSims for that kind of modular life rug. And of course I have some other dope rugs laid out, and I'm just trying to think about like where is each rug gonna go, because that is like the hardest part. It's not the hardest, but it's the funnest. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know, it's like, okay, I need the perfect rug. I need this rug to fit. I need to make room for this rug in my house. And usually in real life, you don't just, you can't really do that. You know, like you got to find a rug based on how much space you have, floor space you have. And so I like this game because I could just, you know, I could play in my space around this rug. Actually, let me start there. Let's do that. And so just shout out to the CC creators for making any of this possible. For one, I'm gonna just say that and start there. And so now I am thinking about my bedroom. I'm thinking about how I want these rooms to be laid out. So I think 19 Culpepper originally does have two bedrooms, but I was thinking, okay, young, sassy adult lives here. She's single. She's a bachelorette. You know, let's give her a room, maybe a walk-in closet or something. And so that's what I'm kind of working on in this corner here before moving around the rest of the house. But low key, y'all, I do jump around a lot. So hopefully that doesn't get too dizzying because now we're in the kitchen. The bedroom is far from done. But now we're in the kitchen, y'all. Don't ask no questions. I don't know. I just kind of build, I just kind of create. And I'm not like a huge clutter girly, but I do appreciate clutter and I love clutter. However, I try not to spend too much time on the early stages of my build, especially if I haven't played in the house. So I don't really know the vibe of the sim. I don't really know if this is going to be necessary. You know what I mean? Like I'm building for functionality here. And so I will kind of clutter as I go. So you will see sims appearing and popping up around. But that's because I am like, I'm playing in this house.
So we're gonna play with them just a little bit. I want to see this what this crib give. Coming in like regular SanMy Myshuno apartment, you know, kind of. It's bare. It's bare. Just moved in vibes. Okay. Got the dog though. We got the rugs. We have a working bathroom. A little detail, a little soap on the ledge. Working bathroom. Nothing fancy. The conversation pit was the selling point for this unit. Duh. We do have some of our more expensive furniture already here. A couple items. Yasmin is here. Let's just say Yasmin is like helping us move out or something. Let me see what she is gonna do. How you like the conversation pit? Oh, of course, you're gonna sit right there in the stairs. Okay.
And so, because your girl liked the conversation pit, I'm going to add some art. Y'all, these are the oil prints by BarbaraSims. I love them down. And I'm just going to keep going with the art here, y'all. Get into it, okay? This is going to get a little dizzying because I'm just finding pieces and putting them where I think they would best fit. And y'all, as I'm going through this art, look what I found in this dang on gallery. This man is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust him. He is a fugly shit. Evil dictator, down with this evil Cheeto. Oh my god, who put this? Who put this in here? Oh my god. Donald Trump is a fat whore. Who put this? Who CC is this? Oh my god, BKNY Sims. BKNY Sims, you ate that up. You ate that up. So yeah, it's safe to say that I love that one. So now I'm gonna go in with these films posters by Coop Sims in the bedroom. I don't know. I liked it. I like how I could just kind of play with the different movies. I don't mind putting a little real life realism into my game, y'all. No shade, no tea. I'm not mad at it. And so now that I have all of my rooms lined up, I know exactly where my bedroom is. I know where my study is. I know where my bathroom is, my kitchen, my living room. Now I can start dumping this furniture and this art and this clutter everywhere and anywhere I want it. And so this unit is really about to come together. Mind you, I stopped playing to finish the conversation pit. And so the conversation pit is coming along, y'all. The living room is coming along. The TV stand is coming along. The kitchen is going to be coming along. I think eventually I'm going to get out into that balcony a little bit, but we are putting furniture everywhere, y'all. So it might get a little dizzying. No shade, no tea. So I don't know if I should just speed this up or if I should just kind of let it play out the way it needs to or just kind of skip to the end. Let me know in the comments how y'all like these videos to be structured. If you do watch speed builds, what do you like about them? Let me know in the comments. I want to know who you guys are, especially if you're supporting the channel, which I do appreciate. So thank you and shout out to you. And so please take a moment, y'all. I'm going to slow the video down just a little bit, play some little ambient music, get in them comment section. If you made it this far, y'all, hop in them comment section. Let me know who you are, how you found the channel. Let me know what you think about the build so far. What's your favorite build? What's your favorite content? What's your save file giving? Tell me whatever you want me to know about yourself, y'all. Honestly, I'm listening. I'm here reading comments. I'm replying. I would love to have some comments to reply to. So yeah, if you made it in this video, please enjoy and take a moment, pause, pat yourself on the back. Let me know what you've been up to. Alright, so now we're playing as Yasmin. So her backstory, Lilith met her at the strip club and they've been friends for a little while. But Lilith stopped dancing, and so she ended up, she was always an artsy girl, creative. So her time in the strip club was brief, but she did her big one. She did her big one. So in that process, she met Yasmin, and Yasmin has just, as far as Lilith knows, as far as we know, Yasmin broke up with her boyfriend. Or they got into a fight, so I guess they broke up because now she's staying here with us. And staying with Lilith at her house. She brought this cat with her, which is Cajun Spice. The cat is cute, but I'm just really getting settled in my career, just doing my big one. I got money now. I got a cute little crib now. Lilith is definitely living her life, living it up in SanMy. Okay, Lilith works for the WNBA. Low key, that's what it gives. Let me check her. What is this serious title? What's trending? Where's the best food in town? Who's the most interesting celebrity? Start a career in social media to be the person that answers these questions for followers. For their followers, blog and check in at venues to keep them coming back for more. Okay, so yeah, Lilith is like giving social media manager for the Ball is Life save file. That's what she's gonna be. I want her to come home so y'all can see her, but for now, yeah. Yeah, girl. She'll probably be having a lot of these outbursts as she thinks about the mistakes that she's made in her life and putting her trust in the Sigga. That's just what that gives. Best of luck to Yasmin. We're gonna see how long this relationship lasts. I'm not gonna lie. I have hope for Yasmin. She has potential. She's a beautiful young woman. So like she has potential, y'all. I do have hope in her. I have faith in her that she'll get it together. So she's finally home, y'all. This is the actual tenant on the lease of this apartment that we just decorated. In my newer save, her name is Gaia, but you guys have heard me talk about her as Lilith. She used to be my sim self. She is still a social media manager for the WNBA. She lives in this really cute apartment in Myshuno, and she was just being a good friend to Yasmin, who you met earlier. But this is our girl Gaia. You'll see her in the future in my new LP slash machinima in college. It's going to be super cute, super fun. I've been working on it on stream, and it's just been a pleasure getting and building a new save file and really putting a lot of love and care and attention into these Sims that I've just grown to love at this point. So I hope to show you guys that soon. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content and you want to see more from me. Thus, other than that, have a lovely day, and I will see you guys next time.